Dramatic gay bitch. Yeah, I clock in quick. Coffee in hand. That's my gossip sidekick. Class 213 already got the 411. So check that attitude before you step in here, hun. They talking that shit, keeps Jimmy on the track. The name in the song, empty serves that clap back. Lip gloss loaded, I don't ever lack. Say it to my face, watch me never crack. I'm your gossip sidekick, baby, say my name. Turn your little whisper to a hallway flame. If you start a story, I'll provide the spice. All the dirty details, all the sugar, all the ice. I'm your gossip sidekick, baby, bet I never miss. Turn a rumor into legend with the look and the twist. If you start a story, better say it right. Cause your gossip sidekick got the spotlight tonight. Door slam, screenshots in the phone. Read it in a heartbeat, tea already blown. Walk by, comment, caught it from the side. Smile, real sweet, but the shade worldwide. Ooh, they talking that shit, keeps Jimmy on the track. The name in the song, auntie serves the clap back. Lip gloss loaded, I don't ever lack. Say it to my face, watch me never crack. Never crack. I'm your gossip sidekick, baby, say my name. Turn your little whisper to a hallway flame. If you start a story, I'll provide the spice. All the dirty details, all the sugar, all the ice. I'm your gossip sidekick, baby, bet I never miss. Turn a rumor into legend with the look and the twist. If you start a story, better say it right. Cause your gossip sidekick got the spotlight tonight. Who said what? Run it back. Be specific, you were brave online. Now your voice gone timid. I don't chase tails, I just fact check fear. Say it with your chest or keep it on my ear. Hey, I'm your gossip sidekick, baby, say my name. Turn your little whisper to a hallway flame. If you start a story, I'll provide the spice. All the dirty details, all the sugar, all the ice. I'm your gossip sidekick, baby, bet I never miss. Turn a rumor into legend with the look and the twist. If you start a story, better say it right. Cause your gossip sidekick runs the school tonight.
Oh, just me. Just me. Just Ariel getting out of the shower. It's a 2-shower kind of fucking day. It is a 2-shower kind of fucking... It is so fucking gross out. It's heat. It's bad heat. It's not nice heat. It's, it hurts to be out in the elements, right? I'm Irish. We don't do well like that, right? Like, okay. Do you hear that? You hear that noise? You hear that? We had a fan emergency. My air conditioner shit the bed. Both of them. And the 8,000 BTU shit the bed. So I got out the old trusty faniel. And guess what? There's a cocker naniel stuck in my faniel. Makes a noise. Makes a fucking noise. So the gods of irony win again, right? I love I'm Too Fat and Poor for membership. That was great. We're gonna try to speak softly so I don't get overly excited, overheat, and then die. First, before we start anything, let's read a page from the Frog Book. We haven't looked in the Frog Book in a while. If your house is a mess and it feels overwhelming, start by doing just one thing. This could be tidying up one room, or it could be something even smaller like clearing a table. Little accomplishments add up. So when your mental health isn't at best, try focusing on one small goal at a time to help you get a better headspace. I say, don't judge my fucking headspace. And stop doing cocaine with that spoon. Also, I got something in my P.O. box from Be Betta. Peach Fresca. Peach Fresca. I'll give it a try. Ooh, Shirley McMack gifting 20 fucking memberships. That's a hunch. Because they're 5 apiece. That's a hunch. That's a whole hunch. And if you notice behind me, Maya started decorating for graduation. And I got cups. So I'm going to drink an ice cold Fresca out of my graduation cup. Because I think this is the best class we've ever had. The only class we've ever had here. But I think it's the best one. So, cheers. Oh, and we got lanyards. I got lanyards. Class of 2026 lanyards. So welcome. Oh, who became members? I want to see. So we can say congratulations. Oh, congratulations, motherfucker. You are as a membership? Ah, welcome. Welcome, new members. Welcome. Can I see? Can I see? No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Yes, no. Missed it. Send sunshine, send jewels. What are those? Oh, okay, I see it. Hold on, I got a couple here. Jillian, Serenity, Nan in the Mirror, tons of fun. Salmantha, I thought it was Salmonella. Salmantha, it's me, Sharon. Quizzically, Bob Cromwell. Evil Ways, Sharon, not Karen. Courtney from Florida. Courtney from Florida, I know you've wanted one for a while. So I'm very excited for you. I know like every month you want one. So congratulations, Courtney. Jedi Jen, Kelly Kell. RN Nurse Kelly, Rhonda Deadman, D. Willflower, Sarah Fitz, Dublin, Ireland. That's the most fucking Irish name ever. Hello, my name is Sarah Fitz, Dublin, Ireland. Barbara, Shayla Duffy, and Color Purple. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's the deal with the jewel things? I don't know. They don't tell me. But peach fresca, huh? Okay. Tastes a little, the first sip was a little boozy to me. A little boozy to me. But I like it. These are our cups. I'm fucking here for it. You know what I mean? Look at me now. Got my own place, got my own cups. Fuck off. So what? So what? I got my own cups. So what? So what? Now, I think I'm better than you? Maybe. Right? Maybe I got my own cups. So what? You so what? Got my own cups. Has anyone in here ever seen that like meme of like a girl and she has like a stuffed animal and it's like facing her and it looks like a bunny and she's like, "Oh, you thought this was a rabbit? You thought this was a rabbit? That's fucking funny." And she turns it around and it's Winnie the Pooh in a rabbit outfit. And she's like, "That's really fucking funny. That's fucking funny. It's Winnie the Pooh." Right. Fuck 4th of July. And that's how she ends it. "Oh, you thought this was a rabbit? You thought this was a rabbit? That's fucking funny. It's Winnie the Pooh. That's fucking funny." Oh, it's the best. I'll show you. I'll just fucking show you. I'll just fucking show you now. Why wait? "Oh, you thought this was a..." And I don't know why this has just tickled me pink. Oh, what up, Mazda? It tickled me pink forever.
You thought this was a July. Oh, you thought this was
And then they're like, "Yeah, yeah."
That's fucking funny, bitch. It's fucking Winnie the fucking Pooh. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck 4th of July. You
Thought this was a rabbit?
They thought this was a rabbit? bitch. It's fucking Winnie the fucking Pooh.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. It just gets me. Oh, you like the way they're acting with each other. She's like, that's funny. That's funny. Field trip. Gotta talk field trip. Is it soaked in yet? I did my first step of my Bay Harbor Beauty. This is the Hydra Plump. Due to the elements, I don't know. I have to wait till it's soaked in. That's phase one. That's phase one. This is what I got. I'll show you is what I've been putting on. That way, if my skin starts to peel, we know who the fuck to blame. But if it starts to look good, we know who to blame. And if you'd like to order your own, link is in the description. Use the word Jimmy at checkout. Maybe they'll give you a little something, maybe fucking not. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? I would like you guys, here's one of your last assignments, okay? Is I'm gonna need you all to come up with your own elf on a shelf. What I mean by that is, let me explain. Right here, right? This was released today. You've heard of elf on a shelf. What about Naniel in your Faniel? Right? Now, these can be made up. These can be AI. More points if they're not. No offense, but just like sometimes you get a little extra points if you draw and even more points. But I'm going to need something along these lines. Okay? Come up with your own. I don't know. Mazza on a, I don't know. I don't know. You're gonna have to come up with it. That's why I already graduated. But make it fucking funny. Make it funny. Okay. Field trip. Should we do field trip? Should we do field trip news? Let's do field trip news. Also, graduation's coming up. Happy graduation, everyone. What do you mean? Oh my God, so soon? Guys, take a look at what number class this is, okay? Take a look at what number class this is. This is 167. How many days are in the school year? $180. Thank you. We got 13 more classes left. So get your shit together. Get your fucking shit together. Advanced gerrymandering is about 60% of the grade. And I'd say AP Nan is about the other 30%. And then the other 10% is silliness. Sorry, can't help you. What happens after that? Then you guys go out in the real world. You guys have to go out in the real world, do real world things. I don't know, become adults. Get your license, go to college. Fuck girls, fuck guys, fuck both. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going to be asking, right? Also, make sure you like the classroom. Make sure you're subscribed. A lot of people are upset that their notifications aren't going off. So double check, make sure your bell is on. I know a lot of people like notifications. Okay. So we are I'm going to be a percentage here. We are pretty damn close to the goal. We're not at 18, but bitch, we are at, can you see it? Where can you see it? Where can you see it? What do you see? What do you see? Here we go. $1,705. We are almost all colored in. We are almost at the 1,800 mark. Now, I came up with a little video or a little clip, like 30-second fun little thing about like going to New York that I've been playing where I said thank you to the people who donated. And I was like, oh, I'll update the list. Like there's more that donated, blah, 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 right? And I'm like, we'll just throw their name at the end. Like that's kind of shitty. So I'm like, I feel like, you know, these people, they got to be in the fun little video, their names did at least. I should, you know, do something equally as cool, if not nicer and cooler for the other people that didn't even expect to get their name shown. So I did something kind of cool. Or I think it's cool at least. So we got to break this up in parts. Some of you guys I'm going to put in a giveaway. And I'm going to give you guys a present. Whoever wins the present gets it mailed to them. You will be receiving. I'll show you after. But some, I'm like, I don't know how much stuff I want to give away and mailing out. Not everyone likes everything. Blah 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 blah. Right? Blah 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 blah. It's hot in this bitch. So on Venmo, sometimes people have a little picture. Sometimes they don't. So what I did for about like maybe 20 of you is that I looked at the picture and I wrote down what I think about you or what I think you're like based on your picture. And I went through, I got exhausted or else I would have done for more. Maybe there's about 30 here. I went through and I clicked on your picture and I looked at your name and I looked at it and I examined it and I looked at it and I wrote down a little note of what I think you're like. Because I feel like this would be something fun. So here we go. Let's start. Kathleen M. I feel like you make good chicken pot pie. It's the first thing that came to me. I just feel like you know how to make a good fucking chicken pot pie. At first, I thought shepherd's pie, then no, it's chicken pot. Haley L., you look like out of all your friends, you are the funniest one. You look like you are the funniest out of every single one of your friends. Like by a long shot. Like they don't even come close. You'll get bitches kicked out of like theaters. Alicia S. I feel like I didn't get much, but I feel like loyal and goofy. I got loyal and goofy, but more loyal. Like very loyal, almost to a fault. Andrea C. I got that you're a little fucking night owl. That's what I got from you. That you like to creep around in the night, and that's where you do your mischief, is your little night owl. Diana C. These were Venmo people. Diana C. What I got from you was don't fuck with you. That's what I got. I just wrote down don't fuck with her. Sherry, I cannot give you answers, hon. To nothing. None of that. I can't tell you nothing. Go ask fucking. Listen, maybe Blabbermouth will tell you. Not me. I'm a fucking steel trap. Nothing. Steph S. I feel like no one knows that you have a really big bitchy side. No, Blabbermouth is not Jess. It's Aiden. Wrote Jess. No, it's Aiden. Erin, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way. And I don't know why I thought this, and it's not an insult. I feel like if you were a boy, you would be a cute boy. I feel like you would be a boy that I would hit on if you were a boy. It doesn't mean anything. I don't think you look like some like crazy like les. Like no, even if you are sick, right? there's no insult either way, but I just feel like you would be a cute boy. I wrote that. I feel like you would be a cute boy. Tamara, I feel like I could talk shit with you all day long. I looked at your picture, Tamara, and I was like, this is a girl I can talk shit with all fucking day. Melanie, I got the feeling from you that you fall in love with a lot of people. You just are a love person. You're always falling in love. I got that feeling from you. Kirsty Nursey, I feel like you would bitch out your best friend's ex-boyfriend in public. If you were with your best friend and you guys ran into her ex-boyfriend that did some fucked up shit, I feel like you will 100% bitch him out in front of you don't give a shit. I just feel like that's what I kind of got from you, Curse. Tracy W, what I got from you is can't nobody tell you shit. Can't nobody tell you shit. Nobody. No one can tell you shit. That's what I got from you. Mama Brad, this is what I wrote down. I instantly know I like you. There's something about you that I was like, I could see you in the grocery store and I don't even have to ask a question. I know that I like this woman here. I like this woman. Kim M, I got nothing from you, bitch. You're the only one I got absolutely nothing from, Kim M. I don't know what it was. I didn't get shit. I didn't get shit from you. Nothing. You real? Pam D, I got from you that men love you. I feel like men fucking love you. Katie C, I feel like you are the relative I always have to sit next to at Thanksgiving to talk shit with. I always have to make sure I'm sitting next to you. Katie C. Cheryl, this is your place and we love you here. That's what I got from you, is that I wanted to tell you that this is your place here and we love you here. Heather A, this is what I got from you. I'm wondering if Classroom 203 is your hurricane side of your personality that no one else in your life knows about. Are you only this way here? Because I think that might be true. I feel like you are like we get a real special side of you. Nicole L, I feel like your female friends fall in love with you. I feel like you get a girlfriend, a female friend, and she always is trying to suck your puss and like tell you that she loves you. I feel like always with you. Colleen E, your picture was very blurry. It reminded me of Samara from The Ring, and I got scared. I couldn't see shit. Maga Barbie, I wanted to say thank you for your donation. That was very kind. Those are the people I looked at, and I was like, this is what I get from them. Cash App people. Sherry, you're a doll. Coda, you're a double penetrating motherfucker, Lakota, because you donated in 2 different places, so you DP the shit out of me. Heather G, Leanna C, Other Mary B, KH, US Lily, Malark. Now, me and you, US Lily, got into it. It doesn't matter if you get into it here. That's the thing. We're going to get into it. But you're always welcome. You always fucking come back. I'll take you, wayward people. I'll take you. No one else will take you. I'll take you. I love you, but I'll hit you. You know, I'll hit you, but I love you. Malarkey, Alyssa L, I loved the Nan, or you loved the Nan rant. Millie, Michelle C, Maricela, you are beautiful. Kristen donated $8.60 because the 40 cents that we kept having was pissing her off. Cassie, I agree with you. I do need the throne. Lenise, Doug, Susan, Rocio, Tammy, Laura, Patty, Alicia, Yvette, Michelle, Sheila, Michelle P, Cheryl, Carrie Ann C, Carrie P, Katie O, Jen G, Janice P, Peter A, Casey, Chrissy, Amber, Barbara, Kelly, Crystal, Amy, Mary, and Jade. You whores will be entered to receive a set of coasters. These coasters were sent to my P.O. box. They sent me 5 coasters. I'm keeping one of them because one I really love. The other ones, others would love more. And you guys know me. I don't keep things. So we're giving away 4, but I'm keeping one. I'm keeping this one. This is the one I'm keeping. If you win, these are the 4 you will be receiving. Pretty cool. Pretty cool if you just win it, right? Oh, pretty cool. There will be another one too. So we give away that. And I'm going to give away a cup. Glass cup. Glass cup. Jasmine. Hello. I sent you $100 on Cash App. Well, that's how you know, Jasmine, that I'm real. Because I just don't, you know what I mean? I don't care about the hunch. I'll give me a 5. I don't know. Let me see. When did I might have missed you. I'm a human being, Jasmine. I'm a human fucking being. Might have missed it. Does it come up, Jasmine? I don't see you, Jasmine. I don't even think that's how you say your name. I don't see you, Jasmine. I'm going back to May 6th before we even did the chair stuff. Jasmine. Where do I? Ma'am. Jasmine. I'll wait. First day the check came up. Jasmine, were you featured in this? Are you here? Because if you're there, then that makes sense. If you're not there, Jasmine, we will accommodate. So you will feel nice on graduation day. If not, please don't take it personally, Jasmine. No, guys, it's JAS.RN, Jasmine. Then, I was mad at it. Well, I didn't graduate. What the heck? Then, you know, what have you been hanging out with Nan with that fucking attitude, Jasmine? Is that what's going on, Jazz? Jasmine says, I work a lot. Oh, Jasmine, what am I up here doing? Just fucking doing this for my good looks? Just putting on Bay Harbor Beauty sample products just for my good looks? Yes. Yeah, don't we all, Jazz? Yeah. Don't we all? We got to go over the fucking protocol for Jasmine. I'm at work now too. Well, I hope you're not doing anything important. I hope you're not a nurse or anything. I hope no one needs you, Jasmine. So whatever you're doing, not that strenuous. If you hear getting into fucking arguments in the chat room, just a nurse in recovery room. Oh, just a nurse. NBD. They don't need anything. I go, I take a couple fucking perk 30s, I go home, I chill, fucking clock out, I do my med pass, fucking whatever. It's just a nurse, no big deal. Okay, Jasmine. Yeah. Guys, like, I'll go to Jasmine if you're ever in trouble. So that's what you win. We'll do the cup. We'll do the thing. We'll also do, after we inevitably, hopefully to the gods, hit our goal, we will have locked in a field trip to New York to get a chair. This chair, I don't know. A $900 chair, I don't know. Are we going to go comfort? I don't know. Are we going to need more? I don't know. Are we going to have leftover? I don't know. Things I don't know. Right? But what I do know, let me get that little fucker. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go. Motherfucking fucker. I want to fall. Here, look for Jasmine's name again, so she doesn't freak the fuck out. This is so much better. You probably can't hear me. It's probably, the sound is probably very shitty, but the fan's right on my money tits. Right up in my money tits. So we will do this. After we inevitably hit our goal, starting at 1800, we will be on our fuck off CHAG field trip, where the sky's the limit here. We don't know what we're going to do. Are we just going to get a chair? I don't know. Are we going to the Empire State Building? Are we going to the Lego store? Are we going to see local true crime fucking haunts or some shit? Something insane. I don't know. Bring Erica Walsh as Max. Fucking bring Erica Walsh. Fucking let's do. We don't know. We don't know where the fuck off CHAG field trip will take us. All I know is this is an upgrade. Fuck off CHAG field trip. Oh shit. Jasmine just shitted out a nan on me. She goes, "You think I care about money, bitch?" She goes, "I'm a fucking nurse. Take this. Take this hunch, you fucking idiot." Yeah, I go into live chats when I'm on the clock. Yeah, I do time and a half, even though on days that aren't Sunday. Yeah. Here, I queef this out in a half hour. You fucking loser. That's what she said. So the poster's not done yet. This might be just like a prototype, right? I don't know where we're gonna go with this. I like the direction it is. I like how it's like a fuck off. I like how it includes CHAG, and those are my two favorite things about it. So donate to the fuck off CHAG so we can fuck off with our CHAG. Also, oh, we got a lot to go over. We got a lot to go over. Excuse me. Also, maybe we can go to the Home Alone 2 locations. Oh, and what I just used for Bay Harbor Buttes, eye cream. Eye cream Buttes. Brittany Floyd says, "Jimmy, I need to talk about the price of this chair. It's not one chair. Were you here for gerrymandering one? It's not one There's an array. We don't know. We don't know. We saw some we liked that were 15. Hunch. Someone sent me an email of one that looked very fucking comfortable, fluffy as all tits, and it was like 500. We don't know. We don't know. We might want one that's 2,500. We don't know. But we're going to get one. Oh, we're going to get one. Oh, we're going to fucking get one. They don't just let regular pours in. We'll get Mrs. Parks. Mrs. Parks will meet us there. She owns half of New York City. And she's doing good, by the way. As far as she knows, she is breast cancer free. Spending some time with her daughter who's going to college. But yeah, she offed her tits because of her breasts and her cancers. She needed attention that bad. All right. Okay. 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 If you did not see your name included in the video and you were not mentioned for being entered into the giveaway, nor did I not describe your personality via my psychic powers, please send me an email at auntie@gmail.com with a screenshot and your grievance, and I will kindly make it up to you. Kindly. I might need to hire a Maya Angelou type. Like, not to be Maya, like a principal to like handle the things, like parents and shit. We went on thronekingdom.com. It's a store in Brooklyn. What's the screenshot of, says Kevin. What screenshot? Talking to me, hon? Kev? Haunts along the way. I want to go to Home Alone 2 locations. Thank you. Also, July 17th, for those of you in the New England area, no, Mary. You got me fucking high school yearbook pictures of people in the trial like Bev. You can find Mrs. Parks. I know you can. Send her yourself. I got too much shit to do. Like, Mary, no. If you don't know Mrs. Parks' number by now, that's on you. You should have reached out before. But she had boobs. You know what I mean, Mayor? No, I'm not mad at you, Mayor. It's just like I didn't get any homework assignments either, Mayor. And your name is included in 2 things I got to bring up, Mayor. Former teacher's assistant, currently coming from my job. Anyways, for those of us in the New England area, July 17th, Twin River Casino in Lincoln, Rhode Island. Live in concert, Hanson. Like Mbop, like Nansen. Like could be a fun summer concert for all of us. I say we put that in a second field trip. I only like their one song, but still, it's fucking Hanson. I'd still give one of them an HJ. I don't even care what they look like. I'll give them an old fashioned. I'll give you an old fashioned. All right, 13 grades to graduation, field trip, the Nan photo assignment. Oh, I got something else in my PO box. Two other things I want to bring up. One was Sylvia Plath books, along with a very interesting story about why they felt the need to send me the Sylvia Plath books. I'm sorry, Sylvia Plath, Sylvia Brown, and I fucking love Sylvia Brown of Montel Psychic fame. And I read the email, and I can't wait to fucking read them. She is just like, I always thought she was fascinating. Always. And I think there's a ghost here, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. I do think there's a ghost here. The other thing I received, I opened it up, and I'm just gonna show you what I got. It was this very heavy box of this, and a phenomenal fucking letter. This woman who owns this store, this like metaphysical store. And along in the box was this thing. And it says manifesting the throne. And it says manifesting the throne, and then how to manifest. There's magic in the air. Go get your chair. I can already hear the haters' cries. My child, it is now your time to rise. Now let me eat. Manifest the throne, can't stop, won't stop till it's in Jimmy's home. I thought this was the fucking coolest thing ever. Fucking ever. Along with a bunch of other shit. This note that I got included with it was fucking funny. If you have sent me something and I haven't opened it, looked at it, talked about it, fear not. Everything I've ever been sent is in a box. I have not even opened half of it. Some stuff just on a whim, I feel like calls me at certain times. I didn't open our now world famous bunny ears until a month and a half after I got them. So fear not. I'm going to read this. Because there's amazing shade at the end. Also, let me just say that she included 2 tarot decks. One, which I almost crapped my pants because I wanted this, was a Garbage Pail Kid. Tarot deck. Which is fucking awesome. The other is a Disney Villains tarot deck, which I already have. So, ooh, 666 people watching. Disclaimer, the hat does not light up. No shit, Kylie. No shit, Kylie. No shit. Poor unfortunate souls, I need that in my life. Well, you were the first person to say that you wanted it, Kels. So why don't you email me your address and I'll send it to you and you can have it. And I thought about that before I even did it. I'm like, I'm going to give these away. Not even in a giveaway like to like win them up. I'm just going to give them away. These tarot cards should be gifted traditionally. So you were the first person to say I need that in my life. So Kels, just email me your address and it's yours. Okay? Happy fucking Monday. Jimmy. Hello, I hope this package finds you well, and if not, I hope it helps brighten your day. It's Stacy. Stacy LaFay on YouTube. I thought about handwriting this, but your girl is busy, so I'm using a handwritten looking font instead. I'm sure I don't stick out much on YouTube. I'm not a chat person. I only have capability focusing on one thing at a time. Even that is difficult. I don't know how these people engage in chat combos while simultaneously listening to a show. So there's a very good chance you have no idea who I am. And that's perfectly fine. Nothing new. I own a small metaphysical store in Pennsylvania. Started off as an accident, then it took on a life of its own. I haven't looked back. Much like you, I started off in a completely different career. I wasn't really feeling it, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I put it in the universe's hands, and now I couldn't be happier. The business was strictly online from 2004 to 2019, when for some reason I thought it would be a great idea to open a physical store. I can relate to your ick of people because they aren't really my thing either. So wanting to do it felt absurd. But my mom died totally unexpected the year before, and I started doing all sorts of strange things. The store, though, got in my head and wouldn't leave, and I convinced myself it was my mother. And then when everything else started falling into place, it felt right. I'm not tired of you, hon. It's just hot, and the patience is not there when the heat is pumping. Sorry, I'm Irish. I can't help it. I wasn't too concerned about customer traffic because, aside from disliking people, my real goal was to use the space to grow an online inventory. Operating on word of mouth only, no advertising, the store took the fuck off. Next thing I knew, it was consuming so much time and attention that the online store took a backseat and hasn't really gotten updated much since. The website is now only a very small fraction of what we have here. The physical store itself is a witchy dream full of all the things that would freak Jeff Machado out, but only things that can be used for good. No black magic, voodoo-y shit. I don't want any of that karma on my hands. My only other goal was to hire an employee to deal with the customers, and I did that as quickly as possible. Most of them think she's the owner because I stick to the back room during open hours, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't know why I felt compelled to share all that, except that this package here began while I was making an order for the store. I was browsing a wholesaler site, and the Garbage Pail Kid deck popped up. I hadn't seen anything like it before. Immediately, my thought was Jimmy, so I stuck it in my cart and continued browsing. Then I came across the villains deck. I was like, fuck. Hence my strange email a few months ago. And your answer wasn't helpful at all, so you got both. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But I couldn't just send one thing because that's not how I roll. So to be very mindful. Oh, yes, she goes into what she like puts a lot of thought into what like she put in here. I know you don't like a lot of things, and I was already pushing it with 2 decks, so I wanted anything else to be things you would likely use or need. Everything was together weeks ago, but it didn't feel complete, and I wasn't sure why until 2 days ago when it hit me. If you haven't looked yet, the final item is related to your throne goal. I saw this morning that you're already a little halfway there. I swear to God, if you surpass your goal before you open this box, I'm going to need you to please raise it. You need 5 grand, right? This item is obviously not something we sell in the store. It's custom. My absolute favorite element of what I do, besides getting to research and buy all kinds of cool shit, is to be able to gift things. Talks about gifting. Talks about her store. Oh, and then sends me stickers, blah, blah, blah. And then to the best part of all. P.S. Have you ever been poking around on Twitter and randomly discovered that a complete stranger who you have no recollection of ever engaging with has blocked you? Happened to me recently, and every now and again it pops back up into my head and makes me laugh. And I wonder why. Why? Why, Mary Malarkey? I fucking love Mary. I love Mary. I fucking love Mary. Dude, we put her through an emotional roller coaster. for our entertainment. Only like solely for our entertainment. I'm sorry, Mary, none of it is serious. Oh my god, dude. When I was reading that and the way it ended, I was like, oh fuck. I'm like, that is so friggin' funny. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. Something else. There was we also got another thing, a gift from Barnes and Noble I have to share with you. And then how far we are? We're an hour in. I don't know if we should finish in space or wait a day. Do you need a break from that bitch? Or should we just finish that shit? Should we vote? I'm not sure what to do here. I'll let you pick because I'm not the student and you're the ones that have to learn. Oh, wait, I have an account with Barnes. Sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Bitch whore. Hold on. I have a Barnes and Noble. I know, I do. I have like the membership too. They convinced me. Sorry. Ugh, I'm a sweaty bitch. Like the cats fucking love it. They love like the heat. But I went to go put like an AC in one of the rooms. It's like a big ass one too. I went to go put it in and I left it on, closed the door or whatever, went back and it has like the degree is like of the room on it or whatever. So I go back in like a few hours later and it was 6 degrees higher. Okay. Sorry for the hold up here. My fault, children. Entertain yourself. Help yourself out. Help each other with the homework if someone's confused. Okay, how do I get your e-gift? Okay, hon, I'm here, hon. Sign in and continue. Sign in and continue. One more step to claim your gift. You will not be shot. Oh, I have to put in a wait, what? So weird. Okay, we will get to this next class. It seems like I have to like fucking like give away my firstborn to receive this gift from one of our students. Okay. We'll do it next one. Sorry. Sorry, friends. Sorry to disappoint. Okay. Let's we'll do a poll. Oh, it's not grad day. We still have 13 more classes. And don't worry, it's gonna go by very slowly. You're gonna be like, oh my god, school's never getting out. What the fuck? Oh, also, if you go in the description of the video, is the Amazon wish list for Jaiden, the one we got the computer for. He is, I guess, very excited. I talked to the woman who like set this up, and he's like going to school, and I was like, you know what, just put more stuff on. I was like, did people buy stuff and last time? And she was like, yeah, people bought like a ton. So I'm like, just put more on, because you can always like, it's better to like be like, oh, there's like everyone got everything, than like, you know what I mean? Just might as well just put it on. You don't get it, you don't get it. But you know, the kid just wants to go to college. Let the kid go to college, even though the neighborhood thinks he's trashy and no good. I suppose it could be true. Okay. Poll. Polls up. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. They were out. It was out of the thing. Let me see if I can do this now that you guys go and do the poll. Also, I thought for the longest time that something in Bay Harbor Beauty was like giving me like eye itchies, right? For like the past week. It's not. It's not. I think one of my children scratched my cornea in my sleep. I do. I think one of the babies, because I was like looking in the mirror and I like flushed it out a bunch of times with like saline. I think they got me. I think they fucking got me. Okay. And suppose it could be true. There are worse things I could do. I wrote a song about Chloe Albert to that song, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you guys. Like a while ago. It's very sad. 11, 20. What do you do if one of your animals like scratches your cornea or like your eye? You just live with it? Is there any like, can they help that? Or no? Okay, I was told to go to page, I got it. I was told to go to page 165 of this book with the class. Let's do it. I gotta go to the eye doctor. Okay, we want to do the Nan space. That seems that tracks. We'll do it. Share screen. All right. It is Earth, Air, Fire, and Water by Scott Cunningham. Scott Cunningham is an author mostly known for writing about like magic. And she said to go to page 165, which there's 131. There is no 165. Right? Is this a joke? Am I getting nanned? Go to page 165. The class can make what? Something about werewolves. Single page layout. Yeah, that would be more normal. I don't need that. I know it had to do with werewolves and wernans and spells for wernans. We will get it. We don't have it yet. We will get it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe the world doesn't want us to spell a wernan yet. Maybe it's not the day. Maybe something bad will happen if we do it today. It's telling us no. Okay. No. Understood. Done. Understood. Understood. Also, because I do think there is a ghost in my apartment. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see the ghost? Well, Sue, is anything ever anything worth doing? Is anything ever easy? No. And I think I have a physical copy of that book, actually. So we will be able to do it. Yeah. So if you believe in ghosts and you know, that energy, energy just changes form and it's not gone forever and everything has to go somewhere, right? I believe in all that stuff. I believe in all that stuff, and I take it very seriously. Very seriously. Oh my God, look at how bad it is. Oh my God. Ew, that's gross to look at. Hold. Look at how red that is. Oh yeah. Those fuckers got me good. Those fuckers got me. Hold on. Ick. Ugh. I've been doing Visine. That's probably why. Yeah, no. That was like it's very red. I feel like I just like put my face in like the seat of Nan's car where she drives and just got like fucking pink eye. So let me explain. I don't think that the ghost here, I feel like ghost, that's like the G word for spirits, right? Ghosts, and they dress up like us too in a white sheet. I feel like the spirit that's here is a child because sometimes they can go into things like pictures or paintings. If there's a painting on the ceiling or something, they can almost like imprint themselves there, right? I've seen it before. Tell me if you see, because instantly this is what I saw, and this was not here when I moved in. This was not here when I moved in. There's no way this would have been me. There's no way this would have been anyone. There has been nobody in here. I see a child with the fists out on either end and 3 balloons coming up from each fist. Okay? If I'm crazy, then I'm crazy. But there's this one section And I want to know what you think. I know there's some like weird medium type people in here that will be able to. Here are the balloons. Here are the hands. That's the thing. The stain on the wall, the way I inspected this, is not a stain. That's not a stain. That did not come from anything. Nothing. That's on the wall. That's like in the wall. It's like on the wall. No wall decom, no nothing. 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 Let me show you the other one. Actually, my eye feels better like not being in like the open air. Here it is a little closer. Like holding up balloons. And the thing is, like, what's fucked up is that, like, what's really fucked up is that, like, I saw it instantly. Like, instantly popped out to me. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to eye patch it. Jimmy, if you have a scratch in your eye from your cat, you need to at least go to urgent care. You are high risk of infection. I'm blaming my cat now because I'm a bad mother. Infection, these are the cleanest cats of life. It could have been some debris in the air. No, I'm not going to the doctor, you dramatic whores. Go to the doctor. It literally could be a hair in my eye. Fuck no. Guys, hey guys, little me to use. You know what? And it's my fault because I know this about you. So it's my fault for, I have to like constantly remind myself not to ever state something that I'm currently in the middle of figuring out. Ever. Because everyone else tries to solve it. That's not why we stated it. I will figure it out. It will be fine. I don't know if they scratched me. I was just saying it. A day ago, I thought it was fucking moisturizer. Okay? I had to have a okay. Children, it is too motherfucking hot in this house for you to be barking your annual orders. Don't ever think that I am you and I have the same experience as you did. I am fine. Leave me alone. We are talking about the ghost child. And we will listen to the valid truth, Cochrane Annual. If I have a question, I will ask resident nurse Jasrin because she's the best at her job and always pays attention. Be kind, Tiger. That's why you're going right. Graduation time. Perfect. Okay. So you want to get to the Nan space. We'll do that. And then next class, we really do. We have to go over what we learned. We got to go over all the homework I got from going over this, right? We're going to have to take notes. Bring your Sparkly Rabbit, Spark notes, whatever. Bring them. And you'll be studying. We will also do the e-gift. Okay, the e-gift next class. We will do. We will give away the prizes next class. Prizes. Send an email if you have complaints and grievances. I will be filling out our fuck off CHAG chart, and we will put on Nan. I'm putting on Nan to calm down. How about that, guys? Huh? How about that? Yes, Mary Malarkey's been taking notes this whole time. I'm putting on fucking Nan to calm down. Thank you, Shirley. Gifted one. Sent my first homework. Love you. Awesome dumpster. It's called Nanual and the Caniel. Perfect. Teacher, did you get what I sent you in your P.O. box? I know I'm a street worker, but I still acknowledge her. Did I mention it today? I might not have. Send me an email with what it was, and I'll check it before we end. Or if not, we'll do it next time. Jasmine says, here you go. Fuck you. Venus says, Nan homework sent. Happy graduation, everyone. Perfect. Okay. Wait, story these. No, I don't want to share this. Stop sharing. So this is part 4 of 4. The first space that we listened to, it was gerrymandering 1, intro to gerrymandering, where she took her proverbial dump all over me. That is when I usually will remove my my dungarees from my nangina and my arse, and I will squat. After I squat, I do take a massive, world famous, proverbial, quote unquote, dump, a big Jen Altman right on top of you. And after that, then I disparage a little bit of Jess. After that, I go in and I lay into he, she, Melanie Little. Then I'm still hungry, so I queef out on Kelly Reed and Causey and the like. And I uplift LTL of LTL Media and Young Jerks of Mike Crawford LTL Media and this person of this and this person of this. And other things that don't really make sense, but when you put it into context of shoveling chicken crispers from Chick-fil-A down your throat, then maybe after that I would potentially be able to see, but he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm the only one that has a key. How else will he get in there? He remembers I was there last year. Yes, at the Registry of Deeds. Yes, yes. And this is really what it's all about for us, is a new Disney villain. A new villain. Okay. Let's do it. These fucking door, Mike. Let's do it for our country. The red, white, and the blue.
About me with my name saying like I was the one, I and JFK like made him do this to go after Ray. Like it's absurd. It's nonsense. Like you really think
I forgot where we left off that she paid for and arranged and set up the lie detector test. Oh no, don't worry. Your children don't need parenting. No. Spend your time in a fucking YouTube chat room paying for lie detector tests for a content creator in fucking Dallas's cousin who maybe fucking tried to get some wang 20 years ago in a gay shed. You sick bitch. I'm not over that, and I'm not giving up on that. I feel like what they did to Ray was really fucked up, and a lot of it I don't know, I didn't catch on to, I didn't hear, I didn't know that she did this, but I'm sticking to this. This is disgusting to me.
a black man is gonna in his community gonna lie about being touched as a child like this just to please me, somebody he's never met, somebody I've never given him a dime, even when his fund was up. Like I had just lost my job, so I
get a water.
didn't
I'm
contribute.
listening.
So actually, I need to remind myself to do something now that I am working again. I've never given him any money. I had no idea he was going to go on the JFK show. I mean, when I was handed Bree's identity, who, by the way, I mean, you've heard the montage of all of the things he said about me, threatening to violate me.
I did get this.
And so over and over, before I said a word about this weirdo, like, I'm going to violate you, Mary shit, I hope you get fired, you crooked, nasty whore, or whatever. Like, if you were handed somebody's identity who had been saying those things about you, literally threatening violence to you for months, would you just, like, keep it to yourself, or would you share it? I mean, I think anybody, like, how many times has Aiden written blogs like doxing people who he's thought have been behind like anti-Karen accounts? Like, no, you get handed somebody's identity who fucks around online, you share it. Is that doxing? I don't know. Do I care? No, I don't care. I mean, it wasn't on purpose when I filed that copyright thing. It was just a bonus when it happened that I got his identity. I mean, he's hurt a lot of people. I mean, it doesn't hurt me with his words because he's just like a degenerate. I mean, you hear him, it sounds like he too.
I gotta remind that.
Like, anything else about that? It's just absurd that like there's been articles written about me. I'm not even going to call it an article, a blog written about me with my name saying like I was the one, I and JFK like made him do this to go after Ray. Like it's absurd. It's nonsense. Like you really think a black man is gonna in his community gonna lie about being
I hate that she
as a
says
child
that.
like this just to please me, somebody he's never met, somebody I've never given him a dime, even when
Queen white woman.
his fund was up. Like I had just lost my job, so I unfortunately didn't contribute. So actually I need to remind myself to do something now that I am working again. I've never given him any money. I had no idea he was going to go on the JFK show. I mean, when I was handed Bree's identity, who, by the way, I mean, you've heard the montage of all of the things he said about me, threatening to violate me, show over and over. Before I said a word about this weirdo, like, I'm going to violate you, Mary shit, I hope you get fired, you crooked, nasty whore, or whatever. Like, if you were handed somebody's identity who had been saying those things about you, literally threatening violence to you for months, would you just like keep it to yourself?
Yes.
Or would you share it? I mean, I think anybody, like, how many times has Aiden written blogs like doxing people who he's thought have been behind like anti-Karen accounts? Like, no, you get handed somebody's identity who fucks around online, you share it. Is that doxing? I don't know. Do I care? No, I don't care. I mean, it wasn't on purpose when I filed that copyright thing. It was just a bonus when it happened that I got his identity. I mean, he's hurt a lot of people. I mean, it doesn't hurt me with his words because he's just like a degenerate. I mean, you hear him, it sounds like he has a mouth full of marbles, but it's like, yeah. And then I got his name. I just searched his name in Facebook, and then Alex's post came up. I asked him, I just said, like, I told him I sent him a DM because I was just like, is this your cousin? Like, is this true. I mean, I didn't go and then turn around and report, oh, this is true that he did this. No, I just talked to him. I was like, yeah, he's been involved in like a YouTube community that I've been a part of, and he's like said some really horrible things to me, like, and he said some gross things about other women. So I was just curious about this, and then we just were
This makes
talking back
sense.
and forth, and he was
This
like, yeah,
story
that doesn't
makes
surprise
sense.
me that he's acting like this. And then he talked to, I mean, this was before he even said that he was the one who had been abused or whatever. And that was that. And then a week later, we hadn't really talked at all. And then he's on the JFK show, like one night, and I had no idea he was going to be on. I didn't arrange it, like a lot of the cult has alleged. It was a total surprise to me. And then a couple days later, before his second appearance, was when he opened up to me and told me that it was him. And again, I had no idea he was gonna say that on a show.
What are we supposed to believe?
Just again later, talking down. He said some gross things about other women, so I was just curious about this. And then we just were talking back and forth, and he was like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me that he's acting like this. And then he talked to, I mean, this was before he even said that he was the one who had been abused or whatever. And that was that. And then a week later, we hadn't really talked at all. And then he's on the JFK show, like one night, and I had no idea he was going to be on. I didn't arrange it, like a lot of the cult has alleged. It was a total surprise to me. And then a couple days later, before his second appearance, was when he.
Now, it may have been a surprise to her, but did she put him in touch with certain people? You know what I mean? It's like, you can't just omit facts.
Opened up to me and told me that it was him. And again, I had no idea he was gonna say that on a show. I probably would have just like, I think when we spoke, I told him, like, I was just like, look, like, I'm gonna be honest, what's gonna happen with you, like, you're gonna get attacked relentlessly if you do this. And he was like, it's fine, I don't.
So you spoke, but you just heard that. So you talked on, excuse me, I feel like I need like a key bump of like a good friend's whatever. So you messaged on Facebook because you looked up Ray's name, you found him, you messaged, you said, I'm a part of a YouTube community. This has been happening to me. He said, not surprising. A few days later, all of a sudden, unbeknownst to you, you see him on JFK's open link challenge birthday bash. So when are you having the conversation if you do this?
I don't care, like, it's time to speak the truth. But I never gave him any money. I never told him to go on the show. In fact, I actually told him not to because of the attacks he would get. So I just wanted to put to rest, because I was off of Twitter. Like, it was when some things were happening with my job, my last job that I was on. So I wasn't really there to defend myself a lot about this. And it was just really frustrating hearing the insanity that, oh, this is like 5150 cooked up this scheme to go after Ray, all because Ray supports Jaiden. And that's another thing. Like, no, my issues with Ray have nothing to do with like me. There are plenty of the turtle cult that I have no issue with. Like, they support him, whatever. Talk crap on me, I don't care. I mean, his show is dedicated to me. They're like 10 alone with my picture with some crappy AI done by Amy about me. Like, those are I have my issues with him. Totally outside of supporting him. Go ahead, support him. Like, to keep throwing your money at a total lost cause, like, that's going down the drain. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Good for you. And it's just.
Yeah, because that aligns with my motto. I donate to good causes, not lost causes.
The way that like the whole thing was handled too, like, I mean, you could tell, like, I don't know, it's my opinion, Alex was being honest when he was opening up about it that night on the show. Just the disgusting way all the others were like making fun of him, sexualizing him. It's just another time I've never been so embarrassed to have ever been associated with Turtle or anything like
Sexualizing him.
A victim like that. And it's just, and then you have somebody who they're now championing, who literally went on her Twitter for 2 years and said, falsely accused somebody of rape, and she's being celebrated by Ray, who's claiming that he's being falsely accused of it. Like, it's just make sense. It's just,
we love Lindsay.
It's just scary how people, like, the people are involved in this have no independent critical thinking skills, and just, it's either they're smart and they just know they're ignoring like facts and just following whatever is said and just don't care, or they really are just that stupid. And again, it makes me so thankful not to be involved with any of them.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, after listening to the horrible things that Ray from Dallas has said about you, and I mean, you're
You too.
me as well. Yes.
Just women in general. And
Yes.
it's like, again, is there this whole thing that, oh, doxing is so evil and stuff? It's like, I don't know, is it a constitutional right that you should get to say horrible things and get to do it anonymously? I don't know, do it with your real name. And then maybe you'll think more about the words you're putting out there. I don't know.
I agree. I mean, that extends to some of.
Can you guys see me? And they are, thank you, they are randomly defensive about this. Can you guys see me or no? Because my screen is moving so slow. And then I just saw like a secret brownout, you know, where it goes like blue dull for a second. Okay, I'm moving fine. Okay, it's just here. Okay, I wonder if this is hot. You warm? Real computer? I have a little thing. I have a little fan for you. Don't get warm. Sometimes she overheat. Hold on. Lagging, okay. Let me give it a second. I'm going to give it a second to catch up. I did this yesterday too. I'm going to give it like a minute. Okay. Maritza towards the field trip. Thank you, Maritza, on Cash App. Carla Peaches. Thank you, Carla Peaches. Yeah, these. Mary Malaki. Listen, maybe we make the field trip New York and then we go to Pennsylvania to the witch store and then we go see Malarkey in Chicago. I've always wanted to go to Chicago. Mary Height. Love that name. Mary. Robin. And Heather on Cash App. Thank you for donating to the school. Okay. I think we're back. Okay. Let's start it up again.
Of the other areas that we've been talking about today, which is just the online trolling. I mean, look, I say I talk some shit too in reaction to things that have been thrown my way. But people know who I am. You know, I'm not hiding behind a sock account. And I just find that his words have really offended me. I'm offended for you and others, women in general, to hear anyone talk online that way. I think it's just really disturbing language. Does that mean anyone who speaks that way is capable of committing what I consider to be like the most atrocious act imaginable, meaning PDF? I don't necessarily believe that. I just think he's not
You know what's fucking really like what's getting me, what's really just grinding the fucking gears here? Can anyone guess? Thank you, Hannah and Joanna, for PayPal. Your PayPal, I see it. Teacher appreciation from Joanna, and for the throne, my liege, says Hannah. Thank you. That's amazing. The worst thing that anyone could do is commit PDF. Man, you have no problem calling people straight up pedophiles and saying the sickest shit about people on Twitter. But now all of a sudden using your voice, it's the worst thing anyone is PDF. First of all, those aren't words. Those aren't words. You're not a TikTok influencer. Say it. Because you have no problem saying it to people that you think are. You're not 16 on TikTok. Just fucking say it. You're an adult.
A good person at an absolute minimum. And I was actually really happily surprised that by, you know, in the whole, I don't know what it is, copyright striking process, his true identity had been revealed. because it is helpful to pull back the mask when there's people behaving badly and they're doing it not with their full chest and they're hiding behind a fake account or a fake name, etc. It's funny. Ray from Dallas was.
That's not someone behaving badly. That's someone online. That's not why the fact that you consider it like a person. Who gives a fuck? Pulling back the proverbial mask is like the time that I was wishing that I was pulling back Will's big uncircumcised and then I was hopefully getting there. But since he wants to mess with me and say that our love wasn't true,
was nowhere in, frankly, in the Karen Reed trial 1 or in the Karen Reed trial 2. He became very prominent in the fall of 2025 post verdict. And, coincidentally, around when all of the shit was starting to uptick in the community. I find that notable. And I find it really hypocritical that those who criticize me and others for where was she for trial 1 or she only came around for trial 2, they don't throw the same criticism and never did throw it Ray from Dallas's way. But I think he's a troubled human at an absolute minimum for talking about you,
what are
me,
you,
or
bitch?
other people in the way in which he has. And I just feel that also it's my observation that all the people who embraced him as really just, he didn't do this. He could have never done this. How do you know? Have you met him? And just to be clear, in case it wasn't clear.
I'll be right the fuck back. It's not lost on me that they went this fucking hard at Ray, who has the newest, one of them, like the tiniest channels talking about it at the time. Brand new, black. They didn't know who he was. Me, who has said 1,000 times worse things, made CDs, bigger reach. Aiden, bigger reach. Glera, bigger reach. They've said worse things, but they do the shit to Ray. They punish Ray. They dole out the punishment to Ray. That's not lost on me. I only brought like 3 sweatshirts with me because it's going to be summer. This is one of the sweatshirts I had to bring because this is my favorite. And Ray's the truth. I don't give a fuck. People were like, oh, Ray, he talks like this. I don't like Ray, blah, blah, blah. Then don't fucking listen. I like him. Ben liking him. Fucking love Ray. When he was up there yesterday, he wanted to, like, you could tell he wanted to, like, cry because he was, like, so happy. Like, he was, like, proud of himself and proud of everything and, like, loves being a part of this. Ray's a good man. Suck my big black dick, Nan. Okay? Fuck off.
What I have read, what I'm seeing being posted about and talked about is the fact that it allegedly wasn't just Ray from Dallas, whose name I'm not specifically indicating here, but it wasn't just Ray from Dallas who's being alleged to have committed these atrocious acts. It was his brother as well. So let law enforcement work it out, you know?
Exactly. And then like, I mean, nothing is ever enough either. Then he did a polygraph test. Then it's, oh, it's a conspiracy. It's a fake guy who isn't really a polygraph. It's just nothing you could ever tell them is gonna, like, it's just, they don't think with logic. But, and let's be realistic about the whole, the quote unquote doxing. If the roles were reversed.
You know what we're going to do? Instead of give attention to these, I don't even know what word to use. I want, if everyone could do me a favor. Yes, it's mandatory for graduation. Okay. Even if you don't like the guy, even if you don't agree with what he says, can you go subscribe to his fucking channel to at least show that, like, but you can say what you want, because he has not said, compared to this shit, no. And what, and how, like, she paid for a fucking oh my God. Wow, dude. Wow. Here. So just go, like, subscribe. Even if you're like, no, I don't want to subscribe, don't go subscribe, but can you go like one of his live streams? Can you go on his last live stream and leave a nice comment and tell him he's the truth and tell him that, like, everyone, like, loves him? Because the fucking bullshit they put this guy through is really fucking annoying, to be honest. It's really fucking annoying. Like I really just don't like it. Does not sit with me even a little. Since I heard her say that she did that, I was like, you fucking bitch. Like this is the thing, is like, don't come at Kelly Reed. Don't come, like, come at me. Come at me if you want to come at me. Like, I got all day. I got all day to battle with a bitch. Like, just take a minute. I'm gonna give you a minute. Give you a minute to make sure you go do that. Fuck her. Fuck both of them. Ew. I hated that. It's like the feeling I get. I don't know. Like when you watch, like, I don't even like to say it. Like, I don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Let's finish.
And there was some YouTuber under an anonymous name saying these things. Say it was, okay, they were, instead of me or somebody else, they're talking about Jess Machado and shoving a dick down her throat and calling her a whore, making streams about her for 10 months. And one of them was handed their identity, and then they decided to out them. Like, they would be a hero. They wouldn't be called, oh, she's so evil for doxing him.
No.
Like, no, if the rules are real,
No.
they would get a blog written about them.
No, because when this bitch outed the Mer O'Neill account, I thought that shit was so gross. She fucking put a lot of people through such fucking weird hell just to figure out who the fuck that account was, because this was so freaked out. No, you don't do that. And you just said to Nan, why do you care what people think about you on the internet? You just got done saying to Nan, why do you care what these people think about you? You just got done saying that.
So, like, just the hypocrisy.
Yeah. Like, go back to that theme of hypocrisy. You're absolutely right.
You're right.
I don't understand how there's just this blind faith, I guess is the best term, blind faith that he didn't do it. Okay.
No one gives a fuck.
Why is there blind faith? Have you ever met him?
Massachusetts corruption, not Texas dick sucking.
If I'm assuming none of you people have met him. I haven't.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know if he did it. I simply know that any victim who comes forward should obviously be believed, unless and until, law enforcement.
Why? Like, we should just believe all the shit you say? Daniel? I'm questioning it because you, out of everyone, paid for the polygraph. That's why I'm questioning it. If I just saw this on TV, if this was just on TV or just like anything else, then I would probably be like, oh, well, there's probably something there. There might be validity to this story. But when Nan Gallagher pays for the lie detector and Meredith O'Neill reaches out to the person, yeah. Yep. Gonna have a couple 1, 2, 3 questions. And the answers that I got for those questions don't make it look any better.
Enforcement doesn't want to pursue it, and or there is substantial legitimate reason beyond a criminal background to presume that he is not being trustworthy. So I just encourage people to use a critical eye on this. It's not the fact that PDF at all entered this conversation, the fact that having a cancer enter this conversation, the fact that Aiden Carney said in the battle between cancer and you, I hope cancer wins.
Yeah.
Against a woman who, by the way, is the woman
who wanted to breastfeed him. And then because he didn't spin the wheel the right way and he didn't go stay with her and her husband on their tribe at Mohegan, and she couldn't go see him at the Wilbur because she has 8,000 disabilities and 40,000 different cancers to go along with each disability. Now she wants him in jail. That woman, yes, what did she do?
Who spoke up about her experience, albeit limited in nature, with Alex. And she then presented for conversation to Aiden her observations. And suddenly that has now since devolved into, I hope cancer wins, coming from a man whose own mother, my understanding is, passed away from cancer. My mother passed away from cancer. Cancer runs in both lines of my family, and
tell it to run harder.
So I would simply say, like, that's just shitty behavior. It's just shitty behavior. The fact that those types of things have entered this equation altogether are bothersome. A couple last points I have on Ray from Dallas and or Alex. Again, I've made my position very clear. One is, I know I was even challenged online. Oh, look, Nan is saying he's a hero and she hasn't donated to Alex's fund after he was kicked out of his home based on, whatever the technicalities were as to his.
How is that anyone's problem here? Sorry. How was that anyone's problem fucking here? Kicked out of his home at the age of 34 for reasons we're not getting into. We don't know this person. You don't know this person, right? You've never even met Ray. So you really don't know this person.
His criminal background and the residence in which he was living in with his either wife or baby's mother, etc. I did donate to his cause. I donate to causes that I believe in, and I had done so by Venmo, and I posted a screenshot of that, which was done before.
You wretched cunt bitch. You donate to causes where you can better yourself and fit your little fat fucking bitch ass in. That's what you do. That's what you do. The minute no one else wanted you and you go and you donate, now you're donating to JFK. Hey, when you were super chatting the Glairer and Mike, how come you weren't super chatting JFK at the same time? Why'd you have to wait? Why'd they have to wait? John, come on. Why'd they have to wait?
Or that issue was ever challenged. So anyone who doubts that, please look back at my posts. In addition, the attorney, Amy Melia or Malia.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She goes by #Amy, also known as Mo_Esquire on
your address.
X. I will simply say the following things.
You don't have to tell us.
Amy Melia or Malia.
You don't have to tell us you're going to say the following things. Just say them. That's how talking works. It's called speaking. You don't have to announce when something's going to come out. of your old cum trap. Just do it.
Hashtag Amy Mo Esquire, I'm using those interchangeably, has taken, fingers to keyboard and sent out to print letters of cease and desist or notices of anticipated litigation to several individuals, indicating that she and her firm, let me insert an asterisk there, represent Ray from Dallas. There's anticipated litigation for defamation, et cetera. And she wanted cease and desist letters or notices to preserve evidence sent out, and sent these out. I never received one, just to be clear. But other individuals who were involved in the revelation.
And Nan, stop acting like you're afraid of Barry. You're not. Why are you sending out letters to people from your law office with you and Barry's name on it, with being people to avoid to certain other people? I'm not going to say who. Sorry, love you. I knew I wouldn't say anything. I'm not going to say anything, but you're doing that. So.
Of the allegations have at least some of them. I'm not 100% sure it was all of them, but I believe it was most of them did receive such a letter. I believe you received a letter, etc. I don't represent any of you. I practice law in the jurisdictions in which I'm licensed. It does appear to me, as a lawyer of 25 years, that Ms. Melia is not licensed in Texas, which is where Ray from Dallas resides, which is where Alex resides, which is where I believe Ray from Dallas's brother, who's the other at least alleged aggressor, by virtue of that polygraph test results, where he resides. She is not licensed upon information and belief in Massachusetts, which is where some of the individuals who received said letters reside. She is not licensed in Georgia, which is where a recipient of one of the letters resides.
I've always had strong faith. Always. And trust in the universe. Always. I don't know why heaven and earth, the creator, the universe, I don't know why they're keeping you around. I'm trying to find, maybe it's just to test patience. I'm not sure. I don't know why you're still here.
My understanding that she is licensed in Florida, which is where none of the parties or involved interested parties reside. I can simply say that is really not proper. I've pointed it out various times. She's not licensed in these states, but yet sending letters on Florida letterhead to these individuals. The office at which she worked until April 7th, 2026. My understanding is that she was discharged from employment.
You're discharged, man. You're
me,
fucking discharged.
That firm that she was discharged from does not have, if I believe I'm accurate, does not have offices in Florida. She's not, in Texas. She's not licensed there. So I don't necessarily agree with the professional manner in which that representation has been invoked.
Professionally, what you agree with and disagree with, bitch, your moral compass isn't even accessing fucking space and time. I might not be perfect, but at least I can figure out where the fuck north is on mine, okay? You.
I have made that very clear to that law firm that no longer employs her. They have asked me to submit material to them to substantiate what has gone on. And I have done so as a professional being asked to do so. So I have submitted that at their request. I have also submitted confirmation of the hold on, another call is coming.
No one's calling you, man. Nobody.
Phone. I'm not
Nobody.
I have also submitted confirmation of the very limited emails that were sent to me by Ms. Melia. She has vastly overstated how many emails she sent to my office that she claims I ignored. There was one email that she has been able to produce to me from February 12th, 2026, claiming that I sent this to you, you never responded.
Amy and company, here's what you do. Let her fucking ramble. Let her ramble. The more she talks, the better for you. Everything she says. You don't say anything. You don't comment. You don't say anything. Don't let them know any cards you have, any game. Nothing. Nothing. Let her go. Exactly. This is a gift. And if anyone lives in the New Jersey area, call up your friend, a friend of a friend that knows someone in marketing, and let's talk about fucking billboards, bitch.
I did not receive it. I do not have any record of having received it. I can only say I respond to emails that are sent to me, and that is an indicator that I never received it. I've checked spam. I don't have it. But the email that she sent to me in February and the email, a rather aggressive multiple set of emails she sent to me 2 Saturdays ago from her Gmail account.
Like, that's so
they
offensive.
Essentially, and I'm providing the tone
From
of them, are saying, like, are you
Gmail?
representing these individuals? Do you represent Alex? Do you represent any of the other individuals who broadcast these allegations? And I have confirmed to her as of 2 Saturdays ago that I do not represent those individuals. And I indicated
As
to
of
her,
2.
just as I revealed today, which is I have paid for, as a sponsorship, the cost of that polygraph by a reputable service.
I was re-listening to that part where she was explaining, because I'm a NAN spurt, okay? You're at the best college of NAN. You got the best NAN professor here, okay? I know my fucking NAN. The way she was speaking when she was talking about this and admitted it, and then started talking about, I've never done this, was a certain frequency and cadence I've never heard from her before. And I think I caught something, or I think I want to ask a few questions about something. Once this is done, I want to go back.
Certified polygraphy company, a certified polygrapher, and that is all that I have done. That is the extent of my involvement, other than upon receipt of that report, I forwarded it to the alleged victim. So that is the extent of that. I would also say that anyone can scroll her Twitter feed and draw their own conclusion, other than I will simply say that it appears to me she's quite obsessed with insulting me, maligning me, etc. None of which I care about.
You're a sick
but
fuck.
I would simply say I think she's got a real problem. My AirPods are going to die soon. I have another
Good.
set.
Maybe
Can
you will
still hear
follow
me?
suit.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I can simply say she does appear to be quite obsessed with me and insulting me. And, I can only encourage her to go touch some grass, especially if she's out of work. She might want to also try to find other gainful employment in jurisdictions in which she's licensed. But you know what? That's just advice from a more seasoned practitioner than she by multiple years. I would also add that on the evening that I was confronted by these issues she has with me during a Spaces 2 Saturdays ago, very aggressively under a name of a new sock account she created to try to go at me during that Spaces. After that Spaces, she left 2, what in my opinion were incredibly intoxicated or impaired
Your opinion
voicemails
sucks.
for me at my law firm. She, as an aside, had said during that Spaces, I called you multiple times. You never called me back. Just to be clear, every single call at my law firm is tracked. Every single one. We even have software installed that will dig deeper if there's blocked numbers and the like. There's also law enforcement that's currently monitoring my law firm for reasons I will not discuss. So
she creeps me out. She creeps me out for like, I don't know if she's serious or not, but she always talks about like talking to the FBI and her 2 cousins that are close in the FBI, and like that tracks this, and I identified this, and blah 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 blah. I don't like this fucking bitch at all. To take out my anger, I will be doodling from now on while we listen to this.
Calls, those voicemails were absolutely deranged.
They were.
So you listen to them.
If there was any, I think probably the video of her on JFK, like going like motorboat like crazy. If there's any doubt in my mind that there's a substance abuse issue there,
You would
it's my
know.
opinion that she has severe substance abuse issues and mental health issues, like a lot of the people involved in this movement. So,
hon, and don't worry. You were cool, calm, and collected on the stand.
I mean, that the voicemails though. Those are over the top.
Absolutely. These voicemails, which honestly, I might post them at some point.
You should.
I might. They're comical. They were late night on a Saturday, and they were. I mean, it's kind of objectively findable that like she was clearly impaired when she left them, and I don't find that very professional. But I did pass that information along to the firm that discharged her. And I'll leave it at that.
Not professional. Says the owner of the biggest fucking black hole vortex on the East Coast.
That. And then that's all I have to say about Ray from Dallas. Amy Melia, his attorney, who is not licensed in the state in which he resides or the victim resides. And really the only other
you shouldn't be talking shit about people who aren't in correct
I was going to talk about Aiden, but I've kind of peppered him in throughout. I think that's everything I'd like to discuss. I mean, I really don't want to make a series of this, and I really don't want to
4
say
hours
more
later?
than other than, you know, I see that I'm looking now. I'm looking at just a small
you said you weren't gonna.
amount of
You said you weren't gonna.
requests that are pending to speak. I had indicated earlier, this is not going to be an opportunity for people whom I don't know and or I know and don't respect to come at me and or to raise questions to me. That's I was fair game 2 weeks ago, folks, but this is my space and I get to choose the manner in which it's presented. And the discussion is held. And frankly, it's been a beautiful surprise that Meredith, you've been very helpful to me in filling in some blanks and with the technology of it all. But I do like see there's other, like for example, Jason Broyles, there's a request pending. I know Jason. I would simply let him up, but I can tell anyone.
I see some of the others. I don't know.
Of course you would.
Fuzzy G has been on for all 4 hours or however long he's been going requesting, and I've kicked.
It's not going to happen.
He keeps requesting. I mean, we know what. Why is he so obsessed with you? I missed some. There was like a space he wanted to talk to you or something. It's like you can do that. You can talk to Trash Nan on your own like spaces, or you can go on Spark.
Trash Nan.
That like there's enough venues for that. Like you can do that elsewhere.
What was that noise?
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I had to switch AirPods. First of all, Kazi, sorry to disappoint. I'm not allowing any negativity to come up here, but I did want to mention him for a minute. And I certainly would let some other individuals,
not too much on our Kazi,
who they are, to let them up. But I'm going to say that a few things right now. One, I'm going to keep it very limited because I've actually gone longer than I thought I ever would. Two, Kazi, I was there on that spaces. I did not limit you in any way. I gave you direct answers and respectful answers and due deference to the questions that you asked me. I in no way limited you, muted you, kicked you off or anything. There actually were tech difficulties during that particular spaces. I was experiencing them myself. As I was learning how to manage Wi-Fi, et cetera, also during that spaces. But I did want you to know that I'm not going to be talking to you today. I've given you endless content as well as others. But I simply would say, if you think that coming at me based on information that you think you know, none of which you know firsthand, all of which I know firsthand, you can go fuck all the way off. You can go suck a whole bag of dicks. You also, if gentle word of advice, I think it's strongly encouraged.
Nan is the quintessential you think you know, but you have no idea.
If you're going to want to grow in the YouTube sphere as a...
Take advice from her. Take advice from her. Guys, listen up. Hold on. Growing in the YouTube sphere. Yes, Daniel. Shit. Grow in the YouTube sphere what? You're going to need a lot of $500 super chats, my friend, my buddy, my pal.
But I simply would say, and by the way, because I communicate with Elise, I want to say this. I don't have turtle boy derangement syndrome. As I was saying last night on Mike of the Young Jerks stream, like I've gotten an opportunity to get to know Elise. She's been a very dear friend to me. She has shown me empathy.
I'm sure.
She's asked for nothing from me. She's been a good listener and a touchstone for me. We diametrically disagree on what caused the death of Officer John O'Keefe. Many people in her chat disagree with me on who killed Officer John O'Keefe, but I don't engage in that with her, and I simply enjoy her as a person. And that's my experience. And anyone who says, well, you know, if you go with her, you like her, then you can't possibly support her like me. That's just bullshit. I disagree with it, and I go on my own experience. So I don't know if there's anyone else who I'm really not good at looking at this stuff, but if anyone else wants to speak.
Oh, it looks like she actually did request to speak if you want me to let her on. And then there's one other account called Cartwright that I actually recognize as like, and I'm not sure what they want to say, but they're typically a nice, positive, friendly account. I don't know what they want to say about, but
happy to have Untwisted Tragedies speak. I don't think I have any experience with Cartwright. But I'll tell you right now, Cartwright, based on my lack of experience with you, if I let you up to speak and you start talking shit, you're getting kicked out or muted right away.
Yeah, we can easily do that. I do recognize the account. I know I had followed them before.
Okay.
Let me see if I don't even see it anymore. Maybe they had accidentally requested. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, I don't think, I think maybe they pressed it accidentally. I don't see any more requests.
Okay. Thank you.
Just me then, I guess.
Just you.
God, fucking Siggy Bear. Here we go. Fucking Kimmy Gibbler.
Hey, what are you, Marlboro Lights breath, or what do they call you?
I have no idea, because when I smoked Newports, so they're fucking retarded. I smoked Newports. Never smoked a Marlboro a day in my life.
How are you?
Good, darling. How are you guys? Amazing job, as
Thank
usual.
you.
And I just want to say, screw the clowns. We know who they are. They all stuff.
I popped this chick on the during the fundraiser because I'm like, what is she even talking about? I happen to just so happen to, and I would love the answer to this question. Pop on a part where she is shaming or getting mad at people because people over here are really horrible to people who struggle with addiction. Did you just listen to your new friend's fucking space? We don't do that here. Your girl does. That's your girl. That's them. Don't put shit on us.
Into one ridiculous clown car. It's what they do. They have no content, therefore we are their content. And it says more about them than it does about us.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm doing well. I feel great after providing my version of events, giving people context.
After I opened up my legs and took my big fat lie of a Jen Altman truth journey, I feel so much better. Thanks.
Don't care if people malign me, disagree with me, try to say X, Y, or Z, or to clip this, to spin it. But I would simply say to you, Elise, thank you, for the opportunity to get to know you as a person. Aww. And for just respecting, I respect the fact that we can disagree on, the thing that brought me into this community. And honestly, I've privately had apologized to you for things that I had said to you.
This doesn't need to be explained, okay? A lot of people are cool with people who think that Karen was guilty because guess what? It doesn't fucking matter. I don't need to give a fucking PowerPoint presentation on how that works. I am chill with a lot of people who thought, like, who actually, you know what? Friends, I would consider friends with some of them. Friendly enough, I'm not scissoring, but friendly enough. Never came up in conversation. I don't care what someone thinks about what happened in a trial. I just don't care.
But I would like to take the opportunity publicly to say, I thought it was right at the time, back months ago, to smack back at you because that's what my community was kind of encouraging my mind to do. And
What they do.
yeah, so I want to apologize to you because you've been really good at listening and giving me advice and guidance. And, it gives me some hope that there's other people out there who will just use a more discerning eye when drawing judgments about people. And I hope that more people will be better humans, including myself, moving
Me too.
forward.
Nobody's a perfect human. Nobody's a perfect human. No one is a perfect human. And I, obviously give plenty of grace because it's one thing when you're in it. It's another when you're standing outside of it. And when you're standing outside of that shit show of a cult, you're like, dear God, why did I not realize everything that I can see clearly right now in front of me?
Yes.
And it's not that easy to see it when you're actively being brainwashed, when you're actively have somebody just repeating constantly over and over and over and over something to you. Like that's the way that it works. Scientifically, that's the way that cults work. And I have helped people on both sides of the aisle. I've talked to people on both sides of the aisle. I don't think that I've ever had to reblock someone that asked me to unblock them. And that speaks volumes. And I do encourage people, even trolls that pop in my chat, like, go have a conversation with someone yourself. Don't take someone else's opinion of that person. Go talk to them yourself and see. Then after you talk to them like a grown adult, then you take your own opinion, not someone else's.
I completely agree. And also I think that it's
I wanted to make a comment to you, Hedgehog, in space. I saw your name in the Turtle Boy fundraiser yesterday when I was watching it. I don't want to talk like her. During certain segments, I saw your name and I've seen it before. I don't know what it's named after, but there used to be a game that I would play in grad school called Hedgehog Launch, where you had this little hedgehog as a computer game and you would launch him into space and he would go and hit the stars and get little points. Every time I see your name, I think of that fucking game. And it's been like 25 years.
It's opened my eyes just to become more empathetic to all people. And like I've said a few times during this spaces, I'm not sitting here lily white without, any fault of my own. I talk shit. If you talk shit about people, it comes back. But it's been reactive on my part. And maybe not specific people who go at me once and then I overreact to them. And that happens too, but it's really been more of an entire experience for me. I feel that this has been cathartic for me, but I don't care if anyone's
Take my
going
language,
to
bitch.
come at me hereafter. And I would simply say, as far as Aiden is
Nothing you
concerned,
say
because
is
I know
simple.
you have your own
Not one
experience with
goddamn
him.
thing, bitch.
It isn't my experience with him. My experience is limited. I wish that it was favorable in more recent months. And this is actually making me think of one other thing I wanted to mention as to him, which was one last thing I did want to say. I was really proud of the donations that I gave you. I donated handsomely to your defense fund. I believe in much of what you have done and are facing, Aiden, and that's the truth. I would not have otherwise donated to you. When I made my first donation, It was because another lawyer in Texas had donated 1 hour's billable time, and that is what I did. And I did not beg to go on your show. I know I said this on Nina's show, but I want Nina's Spaces, but I want to say this here. So, because I forgot to say it here for those who didn't hear the prior spaces, I donated at the time my prior 1 hour, 1 hour billable time, which at the time was $500. To your cause back in January of 2025 because another lawyer had done it. I made that donation without any expectation. When I did it, and I've seen it spun thereafter, I did it because I believed in what you were fighting for. And I still do believe in some of what you're fighting for. I think you may have some legal challenges as to some of the charges you're facing. But with that said, Aiden, the only reason I had mentioned thereafter that I'd be happy to come on a show was because I had communicated, Jennifer Altman had reached out to me after I made that donation and you highlighted it and you said, you know, you called up my website and said, you know, hey, she's a good looking girl and I'd love to have you on the show sometime or something like that. Jennifer Altman reached out to me and asked if I
Never, not once in 1 million fucking years did after seeing your actual, someone also sent me Kiss nails with a $30 Dunkin' Donuts gift card and said, you need these, nails are fabulous. $30 Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Nails are fabulous. No one said that. Nobody, no way, no how.
I would be interested in coming on a show. And I said, sure. And then I had made a couple comments thereafter publicly, whether it was on X or in a chat. I don't remember where I said, yeah, I'd be happy to come on your show. Aiden and I later had a conversation on the evening of March 4th, 2025 at the Hillside Bar, in which we both agreed that his show is better without guests. I actually like his shows better when I used to watch them when he would not have guests.
You
on
never
them.
used to do anything.
And we both discussed it. He's since said that we discussed that. But I wasn't itching to become a prominent guest on his show. And he knows we discussed that. That evening, we also discussed his pretty strong opinion that, you know, why do you give money to YouTube creators? You know, YouTube takes 30%. They should create their own like turtle chat platforms. That way they can keep the bulk of the money. And I said, I don't care. And he made this comment multiple times in front of Will at the Hillside. And he was strongly encouraging Will, you know, develop your own turtle chat program platform so you can take more in, not just 70% of any donations.
Oh,
and,
man,
you know,
you
Will
know how to take more in.
Baked glaze just completely went over his head. He's like, no, dude, I'm fine. It's good.
And you got wet.
But the point is,
For the first time
by the way, if at any point in time, and it's not going to be this Spaces, don't get me rolling on my own impressions of impersonations of people because I can rival LTL any day. That's a throwdown.
Oh, that must mean you're
Brian,
good.
that is a throwdown. I give really good impersonations of people. But Will was too intellectually daunted by the whole concept of creating his own turtle chat platform. But Aiden really cared. He really cared that, you know, I was making donations and YouTube was going to take 30%. So with all of that said, I know I've derailed your time to speak, Elise. I want to thank you for your friendship. My name is Nan Gallagher. I do not suffer from Turtle Boy derangement syndrome.
That's okay. He suffers from Turtle Boy Tanty syndrome. He has lots of little tantrums, you know, like Turtle Boy Tanty syndrome. So no worries about that. But I mean, even my own chat, because they want me to correct you, I actually have a very 50-50 healthy mix of free Karen readers and anti-free Karen readers, because I can respect that they don't agree with me. I don't have to shit on them because they don't agree with me. As long as they're respectful to me, I'm respectful to them. I give out what someone puts into my orbit, right? I don't just shit on people for funsies, right? My name's not Turtle Tanty. We don't do that over here.
Where do you do that?
The only person
Remember how I was like, I believe in like the universe, that sometimes they just do things. Like, why is Nan still here? Maybe right in the middle of her talking. God was like, yeah, we're done. We're all done. We're done here.
My thing is like, I've helped a lot of these
Yay!
victims, and if I were to just give up tomorrow and stop covering anything that has to do with him, there aren't that many other voices for them, even the ones who have been bullied into not speaking, the ones who have been harassed into not speaking, the ones who have been threatened into not speaking.
True voice.
And I refuse to just, you know, just go away, because who else is gonna be their voice? Who else is going to speak for them if they can't speak for themselves, you know? And so
A voice
the
for the
Trevor writers might
voiceless.
not like it. I don't give an actual fuck. And to be honest, I think one of the things that really pisses off a lot of the Turtle TNT writers is that Aiden has no control over me. None, zero. And I just want the cultists to know you can take that control back. You know, you allow him to have that control over you. If you're
Go look at her channel and tell me if he has control over her, because that's her whole life. She just said she's not going to stop talking about him, streaming about him. That's control. That controls your...
feeling fear about not agreeing with someone or saying something he's not going to like or leaving,
We know
and
you're not
him
afraid.
trashing you. If you have fear about that, that's not normal.
We know you're
That's
not
not
afraid.
normal. You
We
should be
know.
able to leave a content creator and go somewhere else or move on with your life, and nothing is ever said, because we're grown-ass adults. That's how shit usually works, you know? If you have fear, that's a problem, and you should probably know that your brain is ringing the alarm bell. It's ringing the alarm bell for you to get away safely. And it's unfortunate because there's so many people who have gotten away, but they've had to deal with the consequences of just stepping away from him, just not agreeing with him on something or everything. And it's childish. We're dealing with a grown-ass man who's like a child. But I fully believe that even the harassment that you had to deal with, some of these people, it comes from the hate that he spreads. It comes from the anger and the hate that he pushes out. And those people think they need to please him. And so if he's got a problem with someone, or one of his buddies has a problem with someone, well, it's all hands on deck. And you have, you know, Ethelbach Struck Machado and Willie the Marlboro Cowboy and all these people running around like lunatics, just literally talking about the exact same thing Aiden talked about 3 hours ago, because, well, I mean, they have to play off.
You know what's funny is that, like, I feel like everyone hates their own person, like, separately. And, like, maybe the others, like, won't, like, not everyone, like, people were like, no, I like Nan, when I, like, first started being like, this bitch sucks. And then I feel like they come to realize, because after you say it, you talk about it, you're like, yeah, that was weird they did this. You figure shit out. And you're like, yeah, it's like, told you guys, this bitch sucks. Like, you wish that it was, like, important enough to, like, be on, like, some sort of dossier. Like, you fucking wish. No, you just, all these people just suck that badly, actually, is more what it is. The suck is strong.
Off of his cult and the cult's money.
It's
How it
nice.
works, you know?
Yeah. And then, you know, and not being a creator,
Oh, rub it
and
into yourself, Nan.
not having my own monetary
Mm.
struggles
Yeah,
or
no.
aspirations, I understand why
Men
people
want
have
struggles.
a desire to maximize income and to protect their income. But one thing I can say about myself is that I don't compromise my principles for income, and I know that you and others don't either. And
don't
I
have
admire
principles
that.
to compromise.
And when people make choices and lie about things that may seem inconsequential to them, but actually do impugn the credibility of others, all for the sake of clicks and views and subscribers and watch hours and all of that, and monetization and ad revenue and the like, all of which.
Nan, making fun of you doesn't bring the subs. Okay, this is very niche. We're dealing with a very niche group of people here. Everyone that we all hate is because we're all stuck in the same fucking community together. No one else. No, we're not hating on people, or I'm not at least hating on people to be like, oh, everyone's gonna get so many new clicks and views. I hate that phrase, clicks and views. Bitch, no one knows you. Like, that's the thing, is that like when you are done being talked about, you cease to exist. That's why you do this, because you need to be talked about, because you know it's going to happen. You can't do this and expect. If you did this valid shit journey and no one talked about it, no one mentioned it, no one listened, no one commented, you would fucking shrivel up. You would shrivel the fuck up. Same reason you reactivate and make your Twitter post public. You're just so transparent. You know what I mean? And you don't deserve those good transparents of yours. They're good parents.
I really don't know about or have any desire to know about. I simply say at the end of the day and at the end of life, that's the kind of stuff that won't matter. What does matter is just not being a bad person, just be a better human. Like, I get it. You guys think I'm washed up, I'm old, I'm wrinkly, I dress like a prostitute.
You do.
You don't like my lipstick. You think I wear a wig.
Prostitutes dress better.
All of that. You think all of the things, and that's just a small list of them.
Well, I have you beat. I used to be a stripper, and Aiden's very mad about that. Okay, he's very upset about this.
Yeah, but
it's Cam. I'm just. I know. I just want to make a brief statement. Everyone knows I like to talk a lot, but I got to say this spaces has left me speechless. I'm in awe here. I just, you both are both beautiful, Nan and Meredith.
No, they're not. You liar.
But Nan, your honesty and genuineness of this spaces has been absolutely.
You know that bitch talking. That's Jazrin's patient. She's all hopped up on fucking meds. That's why she's saying this shit. Full fucking circle.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And everyone knows my last name is Monis.
No one knows
we all know
that.
I got bullied and called Monistat and all that from Miss Machado. But, honesty was drilled into me since I was a young child, because when I'd go to kindergarten, the boys would tease and say monast, try to make it sound like an ass. So I honestly have had the word honesty drilled into my head. And today, I mean, girl, you win. This has just been so enlightening, positive. I'm speechless, which everybody knows that's rare. So I'm gonna go.
Thank you,
I
Cam.
love you both. I love you both. And what I'm going to say to everybody on here, and especially to Meredith and you, Nan, remember this: the best is yet to come.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate that, Cam.
Thank you.
All right,
Nan, I know you need to end this soon, but I just want to make sure I have a chance to announce some breaking news. Disgraced lawyer Amy Amelia, hashtag Amy on Twitter, Mo Esquire, is announcing she's suing you. She's made some drunken tweets at approximately 5:26 p.m. that she is suing you.
Okay.
Breaking news. That's it.
Thank you.
My God.
Well, as I've said, there's maybe I didn't say it, but a defense to what I presume is defamation. And by the way, anyone should
robot.
download
Defamation.
an art if someone can.
Sexuality, defamation. What is fucking wrong with you? Why do you talk like that? Defamation? Who the fuck talks like that?
Please download an archive of her Twitter for me. I appreciate that, but
it's already done. So it's already on the Wayback Machine. So there's nothing she can delete that you can't pull.
Thank you, but also appreciate that. But also, in addition to that, like a defense to defamation,
it doesn't always save it. If people delete them pretty soon, it doesn't always save it. But I screenshotted it all.
Thank you, and
had
And
an afternoon drinking day. I'm guessing just by the volume of the tweets.
Absolutely, dude. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day.
and that also, and I do have to go because my daughter will
Good.
be home
Oh my
soon, but I
God,
did
thank
want to
God.
also mention one point that occurred to me as to Kazi, which is what I had indicated when he felt that he didn't get enough opportunity to freely speak with me 2 weeks ago. In a tweet, I said to him, you can.
I'm sorry. I'm not driving, guys. Okay. I have to. I'm not driving. So I could just fucking please. Okay. Thank you. You crazy man, music impact. I'm having another fucking fresca, bitch. I don't want to hear it.
Certainly feel free to call me at any time. Your friends have my number and you have not called me. So if you'd like to call me and have a conversation and have your questions answered,
No one's
which
calling
I
you.
presume is because you have a burning curiosity to know the answers to your questions, then you can call me. But if you're looking to have a public bully session, which is really a la Will the Glairer, public petty bullying for clicks and views and likes, that's not what you're going to get from me. So if you'd like your answers firsthand from me, you can give me a call, Kazi.
I got a text from a good source. They said Kazi is only requesting because the house hours are going into quiet hours soon, and he's got to quiet down.
I don't even know what that means, but I would simply say, he wanted.
That means he's limited. That means they take their phones at a certain time, or they're not allowed to talk at a certain time because they're under restriction.
Oh, I got
Matron
you.
Mama
I got
Morton.
You. So
shut
I would
up.
simply say, Kazi, I think I've answered your questions already, but I'm not going to be a punching bag for you. So you can get in the good graces of people who choose to bully others for sport. And you can call me at any time and I'll speak with you and have a human to human phone call. I'll even let you pet your cat while you do it.
Ew.
But to anyone else who perhaps wanted to speak and was not either permitted to or my time constraints did not allow you to, I can tell you I have about 5 minutes left and I'm going to have to impose a hard stop because I don't want my child listening to this type of conversation. So is anyone else?
Oh, now
I see
she
that.
cares.
I don't know. I think we're good. So
yeah, I mean the comments, there haven't been too many crazy ones. There's one person who I recognize the account because I was told she was on a space, one of Sparkly Rabbit's classy spaces, saying she lives a few blocks from me and is like hoping to run into me. I don't know if she really lives in Southie. I doubt it. Taking a quick look at her profile, it's like Mish something.
Oh, yes.
She's like 79. She's been going hard in the comments. That's really the only one who's been obnoxious that I see.
Good for her. Love her.
She made a comment earlier and then she deleted. She was like, are you gonna call out Meredith for posting a photo of an infant giving a blowjob? And I was like, what? What in the world are you even talking about? I don't think I've ever been accused of that, let alone done anything.
What?
She deleted the comment, but she's out of her mind.
It's interesting that you mentioned that because a couple points, I don't know her, but I did hear her on a spaces recently saying, that she lives just blocks from you. And I didn't know how to take that. I certainly didn't take it as a threat. Otherwise I would have warned you.
But
I
take it as pull up, bitch. Like I'm looking at her. I'm not afraid. I mean,
Cool story, bro. Do you want to live a couple blocks from me too?
No.
But also what I would mention to you is, as far as that made me think of one last point, which is this. There has come this phase in all of this where there's been an expectation, as I mentioned, you're either with them or with us. If you support them, you don't support us. Will you condemn this type of behavior? Will you denounce that type of behavior? I know you wouldn't have posted such a graphic picture that woman is okay,
but
but
this other one, like why is Meredith allowing the negativity towards Kazi's cat? When did anybody say anything bad about his cat? I would never.
Nan said he could pet him. What's the problem?
I said he could pet his cat. I said earlier he can pet his pussy. Another affectionate name for a cat.
Nan and Twisted are gonna get
I'm not a
drunk
cat
and
lover, but I respect cat
Twisted's trying to
lovers
fuck
and I
Meredith.
respect cats. But free Kazi's cats, I guess, would be the new hashtag moving forward. But thank you to everyone who listened, and I appreciate your time, whether you did it for salacious reasons or to get the full answer to many things. I did not touch upon everything. There's things I won't discuss, there's things I've forgotten to discuss, and there's things that I cannot discuss. But with that said, I will simply announce to you that moving forward, I actually am kicking around an idea of occasionally hosting a spaces where I talk about some true crime cases and or mysteries that have never been solved or cold cases, not for any money, just to have conversation from a legal standpoint on issues. True crime interests me. If anyone has any interest in listening to that stuff moving forward, then maybe you'll see a space or two from me moving forward. So I wish you all a very happy Saturday evening and apparently a robust amount of content from all the negative haters out there. But I'm not going anywhere. I thank you all for your time today. And by the way, keep showing up.
Oh, she thought that was it. Oh, she thought she did her big one. She thought she just did her big one. And for everyone out there listening, keep showing up.
Nobody is going to show up because you are less appealing than throw up. If I see you in public, your bitch ass gonna get toe up. And afterwards, I will mop the flow up. You tried it, you dumbass bitch. And let me tell you, in the words of Tupac, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Principal Nangelou, I didn't know you spoke this way. Oh my good lord, mama. Whoo, all right, Nanj. Love her. Fucking love her. Well, let's go over. I'm going to look at the chats. I started some I want to go over. Let's go over the Fuck Off Sea Field Trip Fund. Let's check in, see where we're at. I believe we left off at... Bitch. All right, let me see. Mo donated to the field trip. Mo, of course. It says, I'm crying right now. I love you. Mo. Well, fuck this. I didn't know this shit was going on, dude. I didn't know. I didn't fucking know. She was paying for fucking lie detectors and this shit and that shit and doing this shit and fucking, I didn't fucking know that fucking whore. I know. Whoever sent these to me, I'm like, you envisioned it and I'm $30. Yeah. PayPal, hold on. No, that's okay. No, I'm sorry, Joanna and Hannah. Thank you, Joanna and Hannah. Let me say thank you to Whitney, Tracy, Doreen, Lori, Sarah, Megan on Venmo. I will total these up and add it to our poster for our field trip. For our fucking suck my black dick, Nan. Field trip. Mary, here's the thing. I don't think Nan would be Nan if she made 45,000 a year. We'd get a variation of Nan. We'd get an offshoot of Nan, a mutation Nan. I don't think it would be the epitome of that we get now with alleged rich Nan. You know the book. Please, someone, Mary B. I know you're on this. The book Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know what to do. Rich, you know what to do. Unbanned Karen with a Y gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Unbanned. I appreciate that. And congratulations to those who got the memberships. Shirley McMack, Jimmy, you will. Where is my. You will fail if you don't know how to grow in this hemisphere. The trade is all fur coats all days, and those puppies. This isn't the same woman sat around and told a group at a restaurant in Stoneham that she represented Mr. and Mrs. Reed. We got to get back to this. I need more on this. You remind me of my dead dad in those shades. I remind a lot of people of my own dead father. I'm glad to keep his memory alive. Jackie, Spider Nan Bite. Thank you, Jackie. Venus Blue Cupcake Nan Homework Sent. Thank you so much. And I got the other one. Okay. I represent Mr. and Mrs. Reed. I feel like I heard about that. I don't know if that was Nan or if that was another YouTube channel. I think I remember this story. Was it Tracy and Dana from Resistance to Silence? Was that who did it? Was it Jen O'Donnell? I don't think it was her, but I feel like I remember this. Does anyone else remember this story? Someone knows. Someone's gonna know. I can't wait to check the comments because someone's gonna know. One old ass hoe like me will know.
One old ass hoe like me.
We'll know. Still, I'm motherfucking right, bitch. Sorry, I don't know why I always have to swear on it. All right, let's collect ourselves. That was a lot. We ended it. We got it. We got through. We need to give ourselves a round of motherfucking applause. Because where is it? Where's my clip? We got through. Smooth sailing from here. Guys, welcome to graduation week. Welcome to senior week. Welcome to, the beginning of the rest of your life. What I need from you guys to do is just to show up, do your homework. Oh, you're Kanyeing, Mother Mary B? No, go. No. Let him take over. He comes only when he's needed, and he does what needs to be done, and then he leaves. Next class we got a lot to go over. Next class we have a lot to go. We still got a lot to go over. Homework. You want to listen to homework. You want to see some homework because you want to leave on a light note. I kind of already announced it was over. I don't let me show you one thing. I'll show you one thing. Because I'm a hot bitch. I'm a hot bitch right now. Let me show you one thing. So, a phrase that was coined. Lot of emails today. Lot of fucking emails. From yesterday's valid fuck journey with this wench of a wench. Someone emailed me, and the subject of the email was Jesus tap dancing Naniel on a cracker. Because that was spoken at the end. So I just want to share that they sent me that with the header, and we got that. We got Jesus tap dancing Naniel on a cracker, and they said, I don't know why this was stuck in my head. I had to do it. I appreciate it. Keep an open mind when it comes to, do you guys want to go see Hanson? I think it's free at Casino, Twin River. I could meet you guys there. We could hang out. Either way, we have a field trip coming up soon. Let's pick a day that's nice weather. I don't want a fucking 80 degree. Let's pick a nice low 60, maybe low 70 hottest. Buckle up too, because I don't know where I'm sending you. I'm sending you guys somewhere and I don't know where. All right. I love you all. God bless. Have a good day. Thank you for being good students. And we'll do our giveaways next time. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do next class. So it's not like we're fucking sitting here with our thumb up our asses. Nan. We got all our giveaways. We got notes. Yeah. We got that spell, that where Nan spell. I want to go over the homework. And I'm sure there's going to be more deep dives. All right. Take care of each other. Thank you to everyone who has donated. You all make it fun. Because as you can tell, this isn't always fucking fun with these fucking fucks. But we get to do fun things. We do fun things like this and you guys make it fun. Thank you. All right. Bye.